There's a new deck that has 0 bad matchups, and yes, I'm talking about this brand new mortar deck that pros have started picking up. This might be the best deck in the game, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, I know it's a very new deck, and not many people have started playing it yet, but dude, it's going to be all over the place. You should get on the bandwagon right now because I'm loving it so far, and I've honestly been trying to play this deck at around 1800 metals just because I think it's really good to kind of see if we face a bunch of mid-ladder matchups or decks that don't really make sense, how well does this deck hang, like, hold on? Does it, like, can you actually beat mid-ladder menaces? Dude, the answer is a resounding yes, bro. It is absolutely no problem to beat mid-ladder menaces with this deck. So we're just going to go in here. We'll take one P.E.K.K.A shot, but to be fair, I did have a pretty bad starting hand to deal with all that, so that's okay. I don't really care too much. We've got a P.E.K.K.A Prince deck. It's going to be tough, but we're going to lock down on defense here. And I think I'll go in with a mortar here because he doesn't have his Prince in cycle right now. We can log any cheap counters. He's just going to go with the void. That's okay. We'll take our one mortar hit and be happy with it. But I'm going to start predicting these voids, guys. I'm going to start predicting them, and they're going to be cold. And I'm going to put some clip on the TikTok from this game. I can just tell you right now. So we're down 1400. The goal is pretty much just to completely lock down, take no more excess damage, but at the same time, try and break through with a mortar. There's one of two ways to get damage. You either like break through with a mortar, or you are able to, I guess, rocket cycle. But rocket cycling is just very difficult. It doesn't happen very often because it's pretty situational. I might take a rocket here. Is that crazy? I think it's a good play here because we're gonna get this P.E.K.K.A kind of low. We're gonna kill the Demolisher. Our Cannoneers should be able to wrap up the rest of it, and we can just go in opposite lane here. He uses his Prince. That's perfect as well. I'm gonna use the Ice Wizard if he does decide to void. And I told you I was gonna start predicting these voids. This should be a mortar on the tower, baby. We'll go Mega Minion right here, and oh, the Goblin is being tanked for by the Knight. It doesn't matter they use his Evo Tesla. Just like that, we're right back in the damage lead. I told you that little connection he got at the beginning of the game would not matter. I'm not going to back up this mortar too heavily. As much as I want to keep this mortar like locked on, I'm actually going to Knight here. Since he's not going in with a push, I can actually protect this. We're locked onto the tower, by the way. And I told you he wasn't going to get any more damage. Okay, well, an announcer's jinx right there. I just gave him a little bit of damage, but that's all good. We'll go Knight here. We'll go Ice Wizard again to try and deal with this P.E.K.K.A. We can just go Skeletons here because the Demolisher is not targeting the Skeletons. We're actually going to... I think this is a good time to throw a Rocket because he's still struggling to deal with our Evo Skellies, and our Mega Minion can clean up this Demolisher. And now we literally only need like one Rocket, and we'll be able to win the game. So outside of that one stupid like Demolisher charge, and the little P.E.K.K.A hit he got at the beginning because I was poor on Elixir. This is a damage-free game. Well, okay, we did take 1700, but I explained that. We took, like, no damage the entire rest of the game and still got a big mortar lock, and I stuttered and ruined it. Damn it. I need to take some Surtag stuttering classes because that boy literally never stutters. He'd be saying, like, entire 3-paragraph essays in the middle of his games, still wins, and doesn't stutter, which is insane to me. Shout out to Surtag. I don't know whether you guys watch his content or not, but that guy's work ethic. I'm not a big fan of like just I guess the overhyped commentary, but I do love that guy. And you know, his style's not for everybody, but he does pull in massive views. So you know what? Even if you don't like watch the creator, you can still respect their work ethic and the effort they put into their videos. And I love that guy. We're gonna play pickleball sometime, not now, because I've never played pickleball in my life. So, you know what? I don't want to get embarrassed. But that is one of the freezes of all time. I'm honestly... Okay, look, I was almost going to let my inner lava player intervene there, and I was going to be like, you know what? Let's sack this E-Barb. And then I realized, you know what? We're not playing Lava Hound. We're not going to sack this. What am I doing? So, instead, we'll actually go up 600 damage, and... even though we're only up 600 damage, we've still gotten 1300. We just, you know, started down 700 because of the different tower troops. So we'll go Ice Wiz in the back here. I don't really like to go mortars when my opponent's at full elixir because you're almost never going to get the mortar to actually do anything. So we'll honestly just throw the mortar down because I know what I just said, but at the same time, this guy's not doing anything. So we kind of just, we got to make the move here. Honestly, we might get a mortar shot out of this. I thought he was out of range of the Valkyrie. Actually, we still do get a mortar shot. My god, it is so pitifully slow. I love getting mortar shots because I have to work my ass off to get mortar shots because it's so hard to get mortar shots. So, oh, no, we're not gonna. I almost. Okay. Okay, guys. I almost brought up back shots. And, and then decided, you know what, we're not going to do this. The Ice Wizard actually survives that, which is crazy. We're going to actually build a little bit of a counter push here. That's the good thing with playing a mortar deck that has these thick cards like the Ice Wizard, and I wouldn't call the Ice Wizard thick. I just mean like we have the Knight. We're actually, okay, I'm taking this. We're going to be able to get a lot of value like on counter pushes. And so whenever you can force out extra elixir from your opponent, that's like really big because it increases the chance of you being able to get a mortar lock. Okay, what if we log here to get the Skelly? Oh, the Ice Wizard got the Skellies off. Okay, so that wasn't really going to work anyways, but that's okay. A good, nice little damage to the Witch there. I did almost forget about him having freeze. Let's start up a little counter push in the other lane. And then we'll just go here with the log just to make sure this Witch and her compadres are gone. And you know what, the rage erased our hopes of getting maybe a TikTok clip out of the Evo Skellies. But we're all good. Hopefully we can start taking down this Witch. Honestly, I'll let him have that. You can go ahead and take that out with your Void. I don't really care. He's mustered up a grand, what is that, 51 damage this entire game. So I'm okay with letting him use his Void there. It doesn't really mean much. And given he is playing a pretty solid beatdown deck. I mean, he has a lot of support troops. You're not going to get anywhere on this defense. That's all I'm saying. All right, we'll go Knight here. It doesn't matter if you have freeze. Our Ice Wizard is low-key. He's not taking any damage, bro. This Ice Wizard is nice. And as I say that, he's probably going to... Okay, I was expecting a Night Witch shot there, but what we can do here is actually... I'm actually going to do this. We should be able to lock onto the tower here with that mortar after pulling that back, and we are locked onto the tower just like that. A nice little log here. I am going to mortar on defense. This is going to hit the Witch and pull this Goblin Giant here. He's going to try and go split lane on us. All we have to do here is go with a nice little tornado here. Go skeletons as well. We're going to keep this mortar alive. And that literally doesn't seem like it's doing anything, but the fact that it's distracting the Goblin Giant just makes our lives like a ton easier. So we're going to, I guess, just log here. I don't really need to get a mortar lock, so I don't want to get too greedy. We're up 2,200 damage. I don't need to get a mortar lock. We're chilling here. We've taken like 100 damage. We're gonna go tornado and just like, I mean, is this... I know this game's taking a while, guys. I know this game's taking a while, and some of you guys don't like long games, but you can't tell me that it's not satisfying to just completely shut down an opponent. Like, he has done nothing but get like 3 rages worth of damage this whole game. You're telling me that you guys, oh god, I'm giving up spear goblin damage. I'm choking, guys. You can't tell me that this defense isn't satisfying, bro. This guy's a number 69 finish. Bro, that's kind of good. I'm not going to lie. I have a 70, which is, you know, I really wanted to 69. I'm not going to lie. We were this close to greatness, but you know what? It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter because we're going to get a top 50 and we're going to completely forget about that 69. Dude, honestly, if you... Dude, you guys got to let me know. If I got a number 69 finish... Do you guys think I should have just like permanently stopped playing ladder on that account and just like completely just kept the finish at 69? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you guys are still here. What you guys think? I think that would have been kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. So all we have to do is tornado this back, and then we're just gonna go skeletons on this, and he's just gonna spawn some more bats, and it's all, oh my god, there's bats on our tower. Oh my god, he's gonna rage the bats. Okay, so since he's playing E-Golem, oh, okay, never mind. I was going to lay off on going with an aggressive mortar because he does not need much elixir to start up a push, but since he overcommitted with arrows there, actually I'm not sure if that was an overcommitment. He kind of needed to play arrows there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take an Ice Wizard. We're going to go log just like this. And I think we're just gonna give up the tower here, which is all good because we're just like a little bit of damage away from actually taking his tower. So I can just go Evo Mortar and we'll be fine. Especially since, you know, this tower is so low that we don't really have to worry about taking too much damage, like to our mortar, because all we need is like 1 or 2 locks, and he's just gonna give it to us. I wasn't expecting him to just give it to us, honestly, but I'll take it. The thing with mortar is you can't lose a tower if you're going opposite lane. The problem with this is, you know, obviously same lane's going to be hard, but when we're going same lane, like we both have towers taken on the same lane, we're kind of okay because you don't really have to worry about them like putting something directly on your mortar, if you know what I'm saying. So let's see if he goes in here. I would love to try and steal a rocket value, but that actually works too. The log and the mortar shot, which is a very clutch mortar shot, they actually take that out. So we'll go Ice Wizard over to the left side, and then we can kind of just, I think we need to tornado everything back. I'm going to be honest. We need to try and take as little damage as possible right now. I'm going to go defensive mortar first just because he has a wizard. He predicted our going with a mortar, but we didn't go with that mortar because would not have been a good play at all. So I'm going to go Ice Wizard here. What I'm going to do, I think we're just going to go up top. We're going to go Mega Minion here. We're going to just tornado everything back. We're just going to log as well. We killed the wizard, so we're all good. We're going to get all of those to 1 HP, and then we're just going to quickly drop a knight in front for this wizard, and just like that, our mortar should be able to lock onto the tower in just a second if we can get this wizard out of here. And we're locked. We are locked onto the tower, and oh my god, I tried to protect that. I almost protected that. And we're just going to rocket in the game here. Oh, I got a little hasty. It's okay. We need like an inch of chip damage. I think he could go all in right here, honestly. We were basically at the same tower damage. Oh my god, I'm actually cooking this game. Oh! Bro, I'm actually insane. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm literally insane, dude. Just one more rocket. Give me this rocket, bro. That was a clean game. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. That was clean. GG's. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you try out this mortar deck. Even though I'm not the best mortar player, I still dominated with it. And if you guys practice this deck, I promise you it's gonna be one of the best decks you will ever see in Clash Royale. Have a great rest of your day.